In 2019, there was this CEO in Silicon Valley named Mark Thompson. At 40, he'd been through 2 divorces, his health was a mess, and his company was on the brink of bankruptcy. He was working 18 hours a day, drowning in over 100 emails and 20+ meetings every single day. He had no time for anything. His doctors warned him, "You're going to have a heart attack." But fast forward 2 years, and it's the same guy, but everything is different. He's only working 6 hours a day, his company is 10 times bigger, he's got a happy family, and his health is perfect. What happened? He changed just 7 things. And today, I'm going to share that exact system with you, a system nobody ever told me about before. In 2020, during the lockdown, I was just like Mark. I was freelancing, but clients weren't coming in. I had no money and my relationships were strained. One night, around 3 a.m., I was scrolling YouTube because I couldn't sleep and I stumbled upon a video. An old man was speaking. His name was Stephen Covey. He said something that hit me like a truck. The way we see the problem is the problem. I didn't get it at first. But then he explained, you think you don't have time. But actually you don't have priorities. You think people don't understand you. But actually you don't understand them first. You think you're unlucky. But actually you're just reactive, not proactive. That night I couldn't sleep. The next morning, I looked up his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I read the whole thing in 3 days, and what I learned? It changed everything. My income doubled in 3 months. My relationships improved. My stress disappeared. But the best part? I started working less and achieving more. How? Let me share those 7 habits with you. These habits are broken down into 3 levels. Level 1 is the private victory, you versus you. Habit 1 is to be proactive. Most of us are reactive. Something happens, and we react. The boss shouts, we get angry. The market crashes, we panic. Someone criticizes us, we get defensive. But successful people, they respond, they don't react. For example, I had a client who hadn't paid me for 2 months. The old me would have sent angry messages. The new me calmly called, understood his problem, and offered a solution. The result? He paid me and gave me 3 more projects. The formula is simple. There's a stimulus, then a gap, then your response. Your freedom lies in that gap. Habit 2 is to begin with the end in mind. Stephen Covey asks, imagine your funeral. What do you want people to say about you? It sounds dark, but it's incredibly powerful. I did this exercise and realized I was chasing money, not meaning. I was building a career, not a legacy. So I created my personal mission statement to help 1 million people build better lives through knowledge. Now every decision is easy. Does this align with my mission? If yes, I do it. If no, I skip it. Habit 3 is to put first things first. This is the most practical habit. Think of Covey's time management matrix. It has 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1 is urgent and important crises and deadlines. Quadrant 2 is not urgent, but important planning, learning, relationships. Quadrant 3 is urgent, but not important interruptions and some calls. Quadrant 4 is not urgent and not important mindless social media and TV. Most people live in quadrants 1 and 3. Successful people live in quadrant 2. My role now is that the first 2 hours of every morning are for quadrant 2 only. No emails, no calls, no distractions. Just important work. My productivity tripled. Next is level 2, the public victory, which is you versus others. Habit 4 is to think win-win. Most people think if they win, someone else has to lose. But Covey says real success is when both sides win. I was negotiating with a client who wanted cheap rates, and I wanted good money. Instead of fighting, I asked, "What's your real goal?" He said he needed results, not just work. I proposed a lower initial rate, with a bonus if the results exceeded his expectations. Deal done. He won. I won. Habit 5 is to seek first to understand, then to be understood. This one transformed my relationships. Before, I would just wait for my turn to speak. Now I actually listen. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen to reply. Try this tonight. Talk to someone close to you and just listen for 5 minutes. Don't interrupt, don't judge, don't give advice. Just understand. You'll be shocked at how much they open up. Habit 6 is to synergize. This is where 1 + 1 = 3. When you combine different strengths, you create something bigger. I'm good at creating content, and my partner is good at marketing. Together, we built a 6-figure business. Alone, we'd both still be struggling. Finally, there's level 3, continuous improvement. Habit 7 is to sharpen the saw. Imagine trying to cut down a tree with a blunt saw. You're working hard, but you're not getting results. You need to stop and sharpen the saw. For me, this means 30 minutes of exercise daily for my physical health, 30 minutes of reading for my mental health, quality time with family for my emotional health, and 10 minutes of meditation for my spiritual health. Since I started this, my energy levels are 10 times higher. So what happened after I applied these habits? In the first month, I started waking up with clarity, not confusion. I stopped reacting to every little message and focused on what was truly important. By month 3, my income had doubled, I landed my best clients, and my relationships improved dramatically. By month 6, I had launched my own business, achieved a real work-life balance, and was genuinely happy for the first time in years. And the best part is, I'm not special. Mark Thompson wasn't special. Stephen Covey interviewed thousands of successful people, and they all followed these same 7 habits. You can too. Now, I've given you the foundation, but there's so much more depth to each habit with real-life examples and exercises that I couldn't cover in this short video. If you want to go deeper, I've put a helpful resource in the description below. It's helped millions of people, and it might just help you too. Start with just 1 habit this week. Just 1. Comment below and let me know which habit you're going to start with. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.